There we go, we got ourselves some comms, so I'll be filling in for now. Anyways, we are watching Grex and iStudying versus Meru and Ayoub. And so far it's going pretty even. However, in terms of percentage, the red team does have the lead. iStudying going for a rather questionable setup, which he eventually had to pay with his own stock. Making up the first stock of the game. Meru safely landing with his up B, protecting him from everything that comes from above. However, as soon as I say that, he does get eliminated. Red fire! By Dumbfire.
Hello, pleasure to be on the mic. So what are we looking at?
We are looking
semis.
at the first game, indeed, of losers semis. And so far it's been going quite even. However, the blue team has a small lead and a lot of rage. So it can turn around quite quickly.
I see. I love the white dresses these girls are spotting, don't you? At least they're very fashionable.
It kind of makes it easier for the eye to spot the characters when there's a lot of chaos going on, in my opinion.
Oh, that is true too, though. In any case, Greg's doing really well. Greg's uses Lucina now occasionally, also in singles, but initially he picked her up for doubles, and you can see why. He's very good kind of anchor, just always solidly doing his thing and retaining the stocks, whereas Greninja is particularly explosive, so even though he's taken the stock, he's probably done a lot more damage.
Probably the reason why he doesn't pick Mar is to actually get more out of that forward smashes instead of the weak hits.
Yeah, exactly. He just wants to be a consistent team player.
And that's definitely a respectable choice, seeing how chaotic doubles can get.
Yep. All right, a nice tech there.
Yeah, Lucina's up B, it does have quite some invincibility frames, which apparently actually enable her to get on the stage, even though Peach is edge guarding with the neutral B.
Yes, exactly. These characters are pretty hard to edge guard. Although the same goes for the, I'll just say, the white team, because of the teleport and Peach just naturally having all kinds of recovery mix-up options. And whoa, that down throw at the fair working at 168%. Meru, I think, just wanted to do nothing or float there, but somehow that's still connected.
Trying to commit to that up smash, getting punished for it.
And you can see iStudying going after Ayoub here. What he wants is one of those 50-50s, because Ayoub is in the perfect percentage for that. And that would give them a 2v1 situation. But that's why Meru is now closing down on iStud. Because of course Meru wants to kill, and Peach is very good at that, keeping him out.
Especially at the ledge.
Yeah.
We are probably going to see forward air somewhere in here.
Flashing. Fiending for these fairs here. So far, all players have been very good at avoiding these kills they're thrown at each other. It's really crucial now who finds the stop. And it's going to be Greg's on Ayoub. Meru's so busy with iStud that Greg's managed to find the opening versus Ayoub. Looking good.
Don't count Meru out just yet, he just needs to...
Well,
never mind. This is why we shouldn't say things like that.
That F smash is just so good in doubles. I mean, it can kill so early, and as you can see, active for quite a few frames, so very easy to punish this kind of thing, like a throw, and then it's easy. Now this was game one?
Yeah, this was game one.
Alright. Going right back to Smash, for all very comfortable there. Especially Meru likes it because fair kills from Peach kills so fast at the edges.
Yeah. Other stages would definitely take that away from Meru. And both players are very experienced, of course. All four players are very experienced on Smash, so it's definitely also a comfort pick.
Yep. iStudying, it seems to me like he's very good at combating Meru. Just at every point he shields the crucial moves like Fairs. So Meru can't really get much more than chip damage and can't really get his patented string started. And you can definitely see that in the percentage difference there. But Ayoub has meanwhile done so much damage on Greg. Just had the right few reads, and that's all you need.
Meanwhile, Greg is actually avoiding Meru's edge guards pretty well so far.
Oh yeah.
He's not falling for this kind of trickery. And
oh my god, an untackable ledge get up stage spike. But you know, I have the feeling Greg did time that for it. It is jank, but at least it is purposeful jank, huh? Right, a nice team combo. Of course, Meru and Ayoub have been teaming almost as long as their opponents here, iStudying and Greg, so they definitely have the team combos down.
And if I'm correct, this team, they always play the same team, if I'm right. They always play Palutena and Peach.
Yeah, exactly.
So they know, they got at least a lot more experience under their belt compared to iStudying and Rex, who now is playing a different character than he used to play before.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. And they keep switching iStudying and Grex too. They just want to have a full character lineup. They really switch based on what the opponent is doing. Whereas Ayoub, he has played perhaps 1% of his Smash life has been spent playing somebody who's not Palutena. This man, he'll go in hours of friendlies and he'll play just Palutena. Great dedication. And it certainly does pay off in knowing these kind of tiny situations. But with so many fundamentals as great as iStudying, it can still be fairly hard, which is why I feel they're sending Meru after him. And another team combo. This time from the blue team. Definitely what they were needing.
And those are definitely, that was definitely one of the reasons why Rex is playing Lucina instead of Mark, because that up smash, if it was Mark, that would definitely not kill. Because the lack of tipper.
Oh, and I'm just noticing now how well iStudying is doing this game. Very little percent on his second stock, whereas the white team is already both on their last stocks. You can see iStudying just dashing around. They know it's basically set right now, so they're staying in formation line of right. Because if nothing horrible happens, this should be fairly free for them. And again, iStudying shielding those Fairs. All right, the stock needs to be shared, and now it's a game again.
Luckily, iStudying isn't at a very high percentage. Of course, he can be KO'd with a setup, but if he plays carefully like he did before, he can get his job done. And like I said, that he does so.
Yeah. And iStudying and Grex have put so many hours into double, so these kind of punishes on grabs and so forth, they're perfect, never gonna fail. And what a beautiful footstool combo there. Very hard to tech. If you don't tech it, you're gonna get that. So, is this best of 5 yet?
Yeah, we are in best of 5 as of now.
Well, 2-0 ahead. It's going to be incredibly difficult to bring it back, especially because stages do sort of matter in this lineup. And what's more, Grex and iStudying have the ability to switch characters if they so desire. So they could also surprise in case they do lose now. But I guess it's back to Smashville again. I feel they just agreed to play the entire set here, so that's fine too. Oh, nice damage already on iStudying. From a little bit of a team combo. Unfortunately, they weren't able to extend it, and we're right back to a neutral, in which, again, it is Gregs who takes a lot of damage. As we also saw the last game. Oh, and a semi-spike with the Nair. Yep, that is hard to avoid. So Meru unable to gimp Gregs all the time, but finally Ayoub able to do it. That Nair of Palutena, a very good tool.
Oh, there was some miscommunication there.
Yeah, first time truly that we have seen.
That could have gone very, very wrong.
Yeah.
Luckily, nothing too terrible happened, so we are still in the game.
Yeah, because iStudying managed to take Meru's stock real early, which is real great for them.
Creates more room for error, which is always a nice thing to have.
Alright, Meru displaying confidence in these 50-50s, air dodging through and finding a hit. But nevertheless, earlier his up smash did not hit. We just find again and again iStudying shielding all of Meru's most important hits. Just constantly eluding those skill moves. And that's why iStudying stays alive for so long. Especially now that he knows he has to, since Greg's lost his stock so early. And meanwhile, the white team is just slowly losing their stocks.
They're just chipping away one after another, avoiding an up smash.
Yeah, again, this time spot dodging. It's just like iStudying just knows exactly what Meru is going to do at any one point.
Punishing Meru for his greed.
iStudying trying to find a bear to keep Meru off stage.
Oh,
but alright, a surprise side B will do it. Oh, and again a missed team combo. Perhaps they're not as tight as I originally expected with this team. Oh! Versus
one
the
after
wall
another.
too. Yeah.
Sacrificing the opponents to the light.
Yeah. That was great by Ayoub, realizing we are behind, we need to get this stock, and iStudying is too elusive, going for a hard read, and in this time, it paid off.
Ayoub sitting on a big amount of rage.
Yeah,
which is crucial to take.
Oh.
Is set for him.
Yes, exactly. With this kind of rage, he can kill really early, of course, with stuff like his up air. Oh, again, iStudying finds a 50-50. Are you going for more hard reads with an F smash there? Definitely seeing we need to take some stocks very soon, or this is the last set.
There we go. Solid forward smash.
Yeah, great display of patience by Ayoub before just waiting a shield, but unfortunately, meanwhile, Meru was being beaten up. And with iStudying still at 2 stocks, it's nigh impossible for Ayoub, who's going to try his best. But
one commitment to actually KO the move, and he will be done.
And there you go.
Oh,
this time
like
they had the team combo tied. That's a 3-0. Well, they're not too happy, but neither is iStudying and Gregs, who are upset to get these losers. So they want to make it to grand